Hello lovely, how are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how I made this anhydrous body butter. I called it 2-in-1 body butter because it can be used for hair and skin. Okay, this is my formulation list. Okay, as the video is going, I'm going to be talking about the ingredients, their functions and their quantities, and make sure that your eyes is on the screen because that is where I'll be listing the quantity of ingredients. All right, so as usual, this is my packaging container, the container I'll use to package the butter, but I have sterilized them. Okay, I'm taking them away because they have air dried. I'll bring my scale and my mixing bowl. I'll start with my butter. Okay, my butters, I call them emollients. I have 2 emollients in this production. I have emollient butters that I'll be using, plant butters. I also have emollient oils. I have carrier oils. All right, so the first thing I'll measure in is my mango butter. Mango butter has lots of nutrients for the skin and for the hair. It moisturizes, it hydrates, that moisturizes, it softens the skin. It because it contains vitamin C, it contains vitamin A and vitamin E, also vitamin B6. Okay, it also reduces dark spot appearance. It's non-comedogenic. That is one thing about this mango butter, and that is why I love using it in body butters. Okay, and any skin type can use it. I'll be using 9% of the mango butter. This is my cocoa butter. I'll be using 2% of it. Okay, cocoa butter helps to reduce scars. It fights free radicals that causes aging and dull skin. All right, cocoa butter is very good, but if you don't have cocoa butter, if you don't have mango butter, you can go ahead and use the butter that you have, like shea butter, which is common and easily affordable butters we have. Okay, this is my shea butter I'm using 62.5% of shea butter. Okay, you know, shea butter reduces wrinkle, it softens the skin, it tones the skin, it smoothens the skin, it heals the skin from burn, from dryness. See, all the ingredients in this body butter, they are almost the same function. They serve the same function on the skin. Okay, that is why I say if you cannot get all the butters, one but shea butter is okay for you. All right, and all the ingredients in this body butter can be used on the hair and on the body. It is good for the hair and for the body. Okay, let's continue so that you hear the rest of ingredients and their functions. Now the next ingredient I'll be adding is my beeswax. Beeswax is a thickener and occlusive in this formulation. You know what occlusive is? Occlusive can also be called a sealant. Okay, when water is attracted to the skin, what occlusive does is occlusive helps trap in that moisture and also prevents transepidermal water loss, which is a kind of skin condition that is found in dry skin or aging skin. And I'll be using 1% of it. That's what I use, 1% of the beeswax. Now the next ingredient is my emulsifier. You can use stearic acid, you can use cetyl alcohol, you can use e-wax, but I'm using stearic acid. I'm using 2% of the stearic acid. Okay, what emulsifier does is it helps bind this butter together. Even though you do not add emulsifier to it, your butter, it will come out good, but the emulsifier will help it not to melt. Okay, even if you are going on transit with it, it's not going to melt. It will, you know, the texture will not lose. All right, so this is me now heating the butter over a heat. I'm using a double boiler. Please don't use a high heat, and please don't overheat, don't over melt your butter to avoid the butter becoming grainy after some days. You get? So as the butter is melting down, I want to measure out my oils. I'll be using jojoba oil. I'm using jojoba oil, 2%. Jojoba oil moisturizes the skin and hair. It defends the skin against free radicals, it prevents hair loss, it strengthens the hair, it thickens the hair. A lot of properties that this oil gives to the skin and the hair. The next oil is my almond oil. I love this oil so much. It prevents water loss from the skin and the hair. It's good for eczema, dermatitis. It stimulates collagen because it has vitamin E in it. If you know almond oil, that's one thing I know about almond oil, due to the vitamin E content of the almond. Okay, so I'll be using 2% of the almond oil. And if you don't have almond oil, you have other oil, please use it, because skincare formulation is not a do or die affair. If you do not have the ingredients listed here, you can substitute. All right, that is why I encourage everybody to learn formulation. I'm saying this again: learn how to formulate so that you'll be able to substitute with similar oils. And now the next oil is this oil. If you know this oil, it's called Atili. Okay, I'm going to look at the screen. You see the plant where the oil comes from. This actually, most people call it pear, like the Igbos, but the southern Kaduna and the Plateau states, where this plant is common, they call it atili. It's also called African black olive. Since I discovered this oil, I no longer use olive oil for my production. This is what I use. Okay, it moisturizes the skin, it stimulates hair growth, it's very rich in vitamin E. Its benefits, as in the benefit that we get from this oil, equates to that of olive oil. Like, since I discovered this oil, no more olive oil. This is what I use as my olive oil. After it's an olive oil, it's African black olive. Okay, now the next oil I'm going to be adding is my herbal oil. The herbal oil, I posted the video recently. The oil contains moringa and neem. Moringa is rich in vitamin B, vitamin C, zinc. Okay, it's good for dandruff, for itching of the scalp. It's good for dryness of the skin, dryness of the hair. It's good for eczema. It moisturizes the skin. It protects the skin against pollution. It's anti-aging. It prevents wrinkles. So many benefits. Then neem. Neem is good for hyperpigmentation, for anti-aging, for dandruff, for hair growth. Now, the total percentage of oil I use is 10%, and the butters is 73.5%. Okay, in case you don't have all the butters and all the oils I mentioned, just know that the percentage of your oil, for if we want to work with what I'm working with here, it's the oil is 10%, butter is 73.5%. Okay, now that will take us to the next ingredients for this production. I'll be using my active ingredients. You can use any active ingredient that is suitable for babies, for adults. Okay, you can use vitamin C, the oil soluble vitamin C, but what I use here is my green tea extract. There are two types of green tea extract. There is water soluble green tea extract, and there is oil soluble green tea extract. So if you're buying your green tea extract, please ask your vendor, the person that you're buying from, this green tea extract, is it oil soluble or water soluble, so that you know the production you add it to. You don't take water soluble, you don't add water soluble ingredients to anhydrous products like body butter. This particular one is anhydrous body butter because there is no water in it, not even a drop of water. Okay, I'll go check my butters to know if it has melted, and I'll bring it and see. Okay, it has melted, but not completely melted. You know, I said don't overheat, don't over melt it. Okay, because if you over melt it, the butter is going to lose its elasticity. You know, this butter, once that thing that makes it to be butter, once that chain lose it, it's going to be, just free like that. Even after whipping it, it's going to melt after a while. All right, so I'm going to add in the oil into the butter. When this tiny one dissolves, then I'll put it in the fridge and drink it. This is me adding the oil, all the oils I combine together into the butter, and I'll give it a good stir. Make sure you stir it very well. Some people, they use their mixer to blend it at this stage before putting it in the freezer. Some people also add the antioxidants, the essential oil at this stage before freezing it, but I choose to not to work that way today. I'm going to put it in the fridge, then come back. Okay, this is after some hours. I just removed it from the fridge. It has solidified, but not that hard. Okay, it's a bit soft to whisk. It's not hard, not very hard. At this stage, I'm going to add my antioxidant and my essential oil. I'll be using tocopherol, D-tocopherol. Yeah, this is D-tocopherol. Okay, if you don't get D-tocopherol, you can use tocopherol. Okay, but please don't use vitamin A capsule. That one is not suitable. It's not even recommended for skincare formulation. All right, so I'm going to use 1% of it, 1% of the vitamin E, of the antioxidants, and my essential oil. I have essential oil and fragrance here, both mixed together, so I'll be using 1% too. If you don't want to use fragrance, you can use only essential oil. If you don't want to use essential oil, you can use only fragrance. But the essential oil I'm using here is lavender essential oil, which is good for children, for adults. It's good, it soothes the skin, it calms the skin. All right, so here this is me whisking or mixing the body butter. I'm going to fast forward a bit the video so that this video won't be a long one. It's already long. So please don't over mix, don't over whisk. All right, don't over mix it, because if you overheat it, that's if you over melt it, and if you over mix it, it's going to lose that elasticity, okay, which you wouldn't want your body butter to become to liquidify over a time, even though you've added an emulsifier that will help bind it, or a thickener that will help hold it together. Please don't over mix it. So I've mixed it for like 1 minute. Now I'm going to mix for another 1 minute. All right, so if you don't know how long you're going to mix yours, once the butter changes in color, can you see this butter now the color has changed from light green, something like lemon on the screen, but physically it was light green, so this milkish color, you get it? So once your body butter changes color and it becomes fluffier, all right, please stop mixing. Okay, now the color, like I said, is becoming lighter or brighter, while the butter is becoming thicker and fluffier. You get it? That's just the secret. Once the color becomes lighter or brighter than when you started mixing, or than when you brought it from the fridge, and the butter itself, while mixing it, it becomes thicker and fluffier, please, it's okay. All right, so this is it. You have come to the end of this tutorial. If you want to see how the video end, you can keep on watching. All right, well, so this is mine. This is how fluffy mine is. Okay, not too thick and not very light either. Not too thick, not too light. All right, so I'm going to package. If you want to make this for sale, you can package, put your sticker. All right, so thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. If you have not subscribed and you have watched this video to this very point and you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, give a thumbs up, leave your comment in the comment section, leave your question in the comment section, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified each time an upload comes from me. Okay, don't forget, you also have a free training, a free group where we give tips on skincare, bar soap, and other things. If you would like to join that free class, please check the description of this video. You see a link that will lead you to that free group. Okay, but if you were interested in joining any of our training, laundry bar soap, commercial laundry bar soap, how to make beauty bar soap, natural beauty bar soap for business, for home use, for whatever you want to use it for, or you want to enroll for natural and organic skincare formulation, pure natural and organic skincare formulation, then send a WhatsApp message to the number on the screen. You'll be told what to do and how to enroll for the classes. We also offer group training, physical training, and mentorship. See, one thing I like about this body butter, it is not sticky. I did not use arrowroot, but it is not sticky, and it absorbs easily and faster into the skin. Can you see? Once you apply it on your skin, everything will just enter like that. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.